says, who is the morally worst here? This is the easiest, bro. You already have it in order, bro. Evil, least evil. Let me explain. This is one of those cases where I don't think this is a debatable thing whatsoever. Just simply by looking at the character arcs and like the evil acts that they committed. Right away, Soldier Boy is easily the most objectively evil out of that bunch. I feel like people kind of forget that he is still a bad guy. I get it, he's funny, he's not as bad as Homelander. But I mean, the fact that he is reckless with his powers and has killed countless people, including MM's family, seemingly does not give a fuck about that either. Fell in love with a Yahtzee apparently. Unclear if he knew or not, I don't know. Giving Homelander the V1, I know the V1 didn't really do shit, but still, like, he knew how insane this guy was and still gave it. Listen, I know they're gonna give some character and context to him in Vol Rising, but as of right now, he's had not really a character arc, okay? He is objectively a bad guy. Next up is easily Peacemaker. People might compare Peacemaker and John Walker saying, who's morally worse and whatever. No, Peacemaker is morally worse than John Walker in every way. Obviously, he's morally better than Soldier Boy, but I feel like this also just boils down to the fact that Chris is so fucking stupid. Like, I feel like he physically cannot be a better person than John because he's just dumb. People also need to remember that, like, no, at one point Peacemaker was a villain. He was treated as the twist villain of the Suicide Squad. So yeah, no, he was a villain at one point, and of course killed Rick Flag. So I mean, come on. But yeah, despite him having a character arc, he is simply not a smart guy. He does make wrong decisions all the time. He does commit very stupid acts all the time, but he's still morally better than Soldier Boy because at least he's tried. But without a doubt, John Walker is the morally best person there, objectively speaking. I think I've talked about this like a bunch before, so I'm gonna keep it short. But John Walker, I don't think was ever like a bad guy, to be honest. He was just doing his job and following orders. Okay. People say, oh, but he's not fit to be Captain America. Yeah, that's true. He's not fit to be Captain America. But that doesn't necessarily make him like a terrible person. Like, the worst thing he did was kill a literal terrorist who was in a group that just slimed his homeboy. Like, what the fuck? Bro, if your best friend was killed, you'd be pretty mad. I don't know. Especially like by the end of Thunderbolts. Like, this dude is straight up a hero now. Like, he is in the new Avengers. I think we could really classify him as like a bad guy anymore. By far, he's had like the most consistent character arc in terms of being a more jaded character into like an actual good guy. And even at his worst, and I'm gonna be like worst like in quotations, but like even at his worst, he was not that bad. Like, he was truly not the worst, like as bad as some people made him out to be, at least. I don't know, I try to find it because like this entire hypothetical, you already have it in the right order. Like, come on now.